I hadn't expected to find a shop that celebrates Christmas all year round on my trail through Shakespeare's Stratford. But it's a reminder that the 12 days of Christmas and their festivities were hugely popular in Elizabethan England. It is the perfect opportunity for me to tell you about our Christmas card competition. It's your chance to create one of 10 winning designs that will go on sale later this year, with the proceeds going to children in need. The closing date is May the 23rd, so yes, please do get designing. All the information and terms and conditions you need to enter are on our website, bbc.co.uk/Songs of Praise. Now, this Thursday marks 40 days since Easter Sunday, which means it's Ascension Day. Our next hymn celebrates Christ's ascension into heaven in the glorious setting of St. Albans Cathedral. I'm looking for clues to unlock Shakespeare's beliefs. His writing was undoubtedly influenced by the Bible, but I've been invited to take a look at another object that's also very precious. So Daniel, here it is.
So this is it.
Wow, it's so tiny.
Tiny and very, very fragile.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's get this out and put it there. So this is the Book of Common Prayer. And it was first published in 1549, and it's really the handbook of the English Church.
And this is special because it's not just any common book of prayer. This could actually be his.
Yes, it seems so. And what we do is, if we open here, we see Shakespeare's signature.
Wow, has that been authenticated?
We very much hope this is Shakespeare's personal copy, since that would be such a wonderful treasure to have. But even if it wasn't his personal copy, he certainly would have known the contents by heart, as every worshipper in England would.
You say he would have known this book by heart. Is that because he would have had to have read it, or because he would have wanted to?
Simply because he would have heard it repeated on Sundays, at every church service, at morning prayer, at evening prayer. So simply by repetition and simply by a kind of common experience, he would have come to know them.
How significant is this prayer book in understanding Shakespeare's beliefs?
I think this book is absolutely crucial in understanding both Shakespeare's beliefs and his plays, because it is often the secret hidden ingredient in those plays.
I'm intrigued to hear just how Shakespeare uses the prayer book in his work. But first, Daniel takes me to the schoolroom that was also a huge influence on his life. Today, it's part of King Edward VI School.
This is where he would have gone to school between the age of about 7 and about 14. And he didn't really have much other education. He didn't go to university, so this is not only one of his classrooms, this is really his only classroom.
Okay.
Here is where he would have first encountered plays. So he would have seen plays here and also acted in school plays. So it really is, you know, on both those levels. He's learning, but he's also figuring out about drama and figuring out about the theatre.
So let's talk more about the Book of Common Prayer and its influence on him.
So what the prayer book does is it gives a kind of structure to human life. When we're born, we're baptized according to the prayer book. When we fall in love and marry, we say the words from the prayer book. So really the prayer book gives a kind of reservoir of things to do in times of extreme emotion. And I think that's why Shakespeare, as a dramatist, was drawn to it. It's a wonderful scene towards the end of Hamlet when Hamlet interrupts Ophelia's funeral. And because she's committed suicide, she's not allowed to be buried in church ground. And Hamlet is horrified by this. And for me, that's the voice of Shakespeare, who believed that these church rites were these crucial, emotional, important events.
So what's your personal view then of his beliefs?
I think what's amazing about Shakespeare's plays is that they're like a mirror, so that whoever looks upon them can see him or herself in them. For me personally, the important spiritual lesson that comes from Shakespeare's plays is, I suppose, compassion. That's the thing I think he truly believes in.
It's incredible to think that such was Shakespeare's brilliance. He's thought to have written 38 plays and 154 sonnets, one of which was later turned into a hymn. So now for a special performance of Sonnet 146, which is often thought to be his only Christian sonnet. And it's performed here at Holy Trinity Church, where Shakespeare was baptized and later buried.